knowing what we all need to know. I'm standing at the side of a beautiful lagoon. There is a waterfall flowing down into the lagoon. It looks beautiful and tranquil. It is what many would call paradise. I can see brightly coloured flowers all around the side of the lagoon and lush green leaves. It is a beautiful, tranquil scene. I feel very peaceful. I'm wearing a long white dress. I have a daisy chain in my hair and a white flat feather in the back of my head. The big chief arrives. He appears at the side of the lagoon and he stands watching me. I walk over to him. I feel like I am floating. There are all dandelion seeds in the air. The sun is glowing warm. I can feel it on my head and on my back. It is a really hazy, tranquil scene. I have a small dog following me. Remember, the dog represents your faithful friends. They will always follow you. Wherever you travel on your spiritual journey, your faithful friends will always be at your side. You will know who they are, because whenever you look around you, they will be there. They will always be there whenever you need them. The faithful friends. We must all remember the importance of our faithful friends. They chose to travel this journey with us. Some have been with us all the way, and others have just joined us. What you need to know is that right now, whoever you have around you is in your soul group. They were destined to be with you right at this moment in time, at the moment of the reset, at the moment of the new beginning, at the moment of the golden age of Atlantis. Look around you right now and see your faithful friends. They are in your soul group arc. They are part of your rainbow, and they will always be with you from here until eternity. carry on walking towards the big chief. He has a big vessel and he pours water onto my feet. The cleansing continues. This is the biggest cleansing that planet Earth has ever known. There is talk of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood. This cleansing is immeasurable. What people didn't know was that the Ark referred to the rainbow and the flood referred to the flood of consciousness. It was the dawning of a new age in that time, and now it is upon us once more. The big chief continues to pour water on my feet. All those who walk on Mother Earth at this time will be cleansed. If they have not been able to cleanse themselves, they will be cleansed. For many, this will be a painful process. But please be assured, it is the only way that humanity can move forward on planet Earth. Let those that are cleansed progress forward. I see a child playing a tambourine. She walks towards me and circles around me and the big chief. See the inner child circle around spirit. See the inner child circle around you. This is the new DNA of the golden age. Look at any child. See how they are. The purity, the innocence, the unabounded love and truth. The reset will take everyone back to their inner child. What you need to know right now is that the inner child inside every one of us must be connected to its mother. The inner child must be connected to our higher self. And the inner child must be connected to Mother Earth. For all those who feel out of sorts, you must find your inner child. That is the pure essence of you. Listen to the music. Let yourself dance free. Find whatever way you can to rediscover your inner child. If there is anything around your inner child that seeks to harm it, whether consciously or subconsciously, it will be eradicated. The shell must be broken. The shell must come crumbling down. The ego castle that has surrounded many of us will return to rubble. The image this predicts may frighten some of you, but this is the purity of true awakening. True awakening is always painful. Unless we are a child, there will be many things that need to be turned to rubble. See the castles crumble, Vivian. I look to the horizon. I can see buildings crumbling. See as the flood of consciousness travels across the ego castles and how they are turned to dust. I see a swell of water way, way in the distance. It is far enough away for me to feel safe. You do feel safe, Vivian. Of course you feel safe because you have awakened your inner child. You have found paradise. You will help others to find paradise and to reach the lagoon of peace and tranquility. This is your role, and it is the role of many others. The first wave has already swept across planet Earth. It began as the Mayans prophesied. The first wave is now complete. All those whose castles were brought to rubble have now revealed their inner child. Their inner child is free. I can see many, many children all playing tambourines. They're all walking towards me. They all look really happy and joyous. They are all dancing together in a celebration. If you are listening to this journey, you know you are in the first wave. You have found your inner child. For some, there is still a small battlement to reach through, but you know you can make it. Do not be afeared. You have your faithful friends around you, and they will help you to pull the final pieces of rubble away. The ego self will no longer work in the golden age. Many of you question this. Many of you feel there needs to be an ego to protect us. In the golden age, this is not necessary. It needs to be completely stripped away. If you feel there is any ego left around your inner child, you must now focus on stripping it away. If you can do this without pain, that is good. If you cannot, then we must warn you, there will be some pain. Many of you in the first wave have experienced this pain. You have experienced the rawness. You have experienced the emotion and what some of you call the dark night of the soul. For those that have experienced the dark night of the soul, know that this was an accelerated stripping away of the ego. It serves no purpose in the golden age. No ego will exist in the golden age. We will all be children. We will all revert to the love and truth that comes from every pure child born into this world. We beseech you to understand this very, very clearly. Please observe yourself. Please observe any ego. It will get in the way. It will block. It will create a security wall in front of you through which you cannot pass to the golden age, and through which your faithful friends cannot reach you. Please try to visualize this now. If you feel yourself building a wall of security, building a wall of ego, competing to build the highest wall, you will block yourself from the golden age, and you will be left behind. We realise this message may seem extreme to many of you, but now is the time. You are all aware there is much activity in the cosmos. There is much activity which was all preordained and predestined to happen at this time. Those that laid the path for you will be protected. Many of them are now back at source. They knew this would happen. Many stayed until the end to ensure that you could carry on and ensure that you could follow your path leading into the golden age. See the waves now rising in the distance. See the ego castles crumbling. Nothing will escape the wave of consciousness that is now flooding across planet Earth. I can see the waves rising in the distance. I feel some way away from what I can see, almost like I am looking down on a scene. I know that I am away from the great flood. I know I am safe. I look around me. I am surrounded by children playing tambourines. I can see the spirit of the shaman all around me. I can see the flowers blossoming. I can see everything growing. This is how it will be, Vivian. Soak in this scene. This is where you are now. You simply need to be here so that you can watch and see the consciousness unfold. The first wave must view from this high point. The first wave must be there to rescue those who wish to escape from their ego castles. Many will try to stay in their ego castles, and the wave of consciousness will flood over them. It will leave them behind. We are afraid there is no easier way to do this. There is choice. There is choice in everything. For all those in the first wave, you must know you are here to help those in the second wave. This will include all those that you know are on the cusp. They are on the cusp of breaking down the barriers of their ego castles. This also includes the young generation. The young generation are open to your advice. You must focus on them. They will lead us into the golden age. They will be the youth, the energy, the vibrancy that will really take planet Earth into the golden age. If you have any young people around you, you must support them. We can promise you they are feeling it. They may not talk about it. They may feel a little embarrassed, but you must show them. Do not force them. You must lead. Lead the way with your love and truth. I begin to walk around the lagoon. The children are following me. I walk around the lagoon and I begin to climb up towards the waterfall. Take the children with you as you climb the path at the side of the waterfall of answers. Take the children with you. Let them lead sometimes. Let them walk alongside you. Let them do whatever feels comfortable. It is critical that the young generation can now move forward. They must climb. They must climb the journey to the top of the waterfall of answers. You are here in the first wave to lead them and to teach them along the way. You are here to lead their music. You are here to take them to the top. Let them follow you. Let them lead. Let them go on their own paths, but always have them alongside you. Always have them with you. We beseech you, focus on the young. Their energy is needed. Their pure love and truth energy is needed. Their DNA has been programmed to awaken at this moment in time. You must watch the young people. Some will be confused. Some will not understand what is happening to them. Some may feel they have suffered loss. You must be there for them. I can see the young children growing wings. I can see lights beaming out of their hearts. See the inner child. See the inner child being revealed in every one of the young people. We beseech you, please listen to this message. There is no more time. There is an urgency to this that cannot be underestimated. Let every young person find their inner child. Let every young person awaken their soul. It is happening. They must follow you. They must see you as the leaders. You are here to pave the way for the young people. The young people will lead us all into the golden age. Teach them. love them, support them, nurture them, and then let them run ahead of you. The children are now all thronging around me. I'm playing a tambourine. I throw the tambourine into the air. It flies towards the top of the waterfall of answers. Throw your music into the air. Throw it high. Throw it so that as many young people as possible can hear it. Let the children free.